Alright guys, we're back with our Horizon ATA weekly Wednesday workouts this week, focusing on front kicks.
Alright guys, so this week we're focusing on our front kicks. Now the first thing that we want to do is we want to make sure we warm up our body. So we're just going to start off with nice easy half jumping jacks, making sure we bounce our feet out and together. Now the whole point of our warm up is just get our blood flowing. Now since we're focusing on our kicking today, we're going to make sure that we really focus on the lower half of our body, just making sure that we get all warmed up. Now from here, you can go with a nice jog in place, just kind of pick up those knees. Again, we're just getting that blood flowing, getting that heart pumping, just getting all ready to go.
Alright, so after you've warmed up, it's super important that you focus on stretching and making sure your muscles actually have the elasticity and they're relaxed and ready to go, so that when you start kicking, you don't have the chance of pulling a muscle or harming yourself in other ways. So here are a few different stretches you can use to just warm up, again, the lower half of your body. Muscles we're really focusing on here would be your quadriceps, which are on the front of your legs, and your hamstrings, which are on the back, along with some other minor muscles with this front kick, which would be some of the glutes, medius, maximus, your hip flexors, and various other muscles you might not normally think of, but we will be focused on them. There's two different types of stretches we're going to be doing, one of which is a dynamic stretch. That's when you actually have motion with it, and another one's a static stretch. So we're going to start with our dynamic stretch. With this one, it's similar to the front kick motion, which is when you snap it out and back. But with this, we're actually going to keep our legs straight and just let it kind of go back and forth like a pendulum. So I'm here, and I just swing it up. As you start, you might be maybe waist height, and you just kind of start going up a little higher and a little higher as you go. Don't force it, just kind of let it happen naturally. After you do maybe 10 on one side, switch, and do it on the other side. Again, letting it go up as you go, not forcing it. Letting it just stay nice and relaxed. Alright, so like I talked about before, standing, sitting, seated, it really doesn't matter. You're still stretching out. I find that I prefer seated stretches just because it forces me to keep proper posture. So over here, same concept, reaching down towards your toes. Big detail is when you're seated, don't let your knees bend. I know everyone always talks about reaching their toes and you think that that's the ultimate goal, which it's nice. But you don't want to sacrifice the stretch, so you don't want to start bending your knees to make it happen. Keep them flat, reach down, go further if you can, but if you can get to your ankles, great, hold it there. When you are stretching though, don't let this happen. You get down there, like, yes, and then you come back. Go to where you start to feel a little uncomfortable and then hold it. Do your very best to keep yourself there. Don't be like a rubber band, don't reach out and snap back instantaneously.
Alright guys, now that we got our body properly warmed up and stretched out, it's time to go over the technique that we're going to be using. Now this is what we call our front kick. Now the whole time I'm going to be teaching you guys, if you're solo and you don't have pads, if you look over here to the side, I'm going to have a video going on of you guys kicking a bag, or if you have a partner, how you can work at home. When we do this front kick, it's a snapping style technique. So what you want to do is you want to start getting set, hands up. Now the easiest way to learn this front kick is from a back leg variation. Now when we do this kick, I want to start by taking my back leg, I'm going to pick it up and I point my knee at my target. Once I'm pointing my knee, I have my foot pulled all the way in, then I can extend my knee to go all the way out and do my kick. I pull it back, I can set it all the way down. If I go a little bit faster, you want to flow into one motion, I pick it up and I snap out, front kick, I pull it back and I can set it down. Now with our front kick, we want to make sure that we get control over the kick. So I'm not going to go kick and let my leg fly down to the ground. I want to make sure I can control it. So after I kick, I pull it back to hold it, and I can set it down gently.
Alright, so kicking in and of itself is a great way to get a workout. Not only can it get your cardiovascular system going, burn some calories, get a good sweat going on. Also, building muscles, especially different muscles that you don't necessarily use. You can always add in more to it to make it a little bit more intense. Good way to start: squat front kicks. So everyone knows a squat. You go down, you get low. Everyone knows your front kick now. Now we're putting it together. So as I squat down, boom, on the way up, I kick, squat, kick, squat, kick. You guys get the idea. Another one you can use is your lunging front kick. So if I'm here, I front kick. Here's that control. I put it down into my lunge. And the one behind comes up and down. And down. So that way, get to work in addition to the muscles a front kick uses. Maybe some glutes with the squat, maybe some quadriceps with the lunge. Just adding in, working on that workout, giving yourself the gains you're looking for. Now another good way you can work on those front kicks is working them in combination. Now we showed a couple front kicks, one where I was parallel here, one where I started behind, and even a step-up version. So this time we're gonna put it together. I'm gonna start my offset stance, my front leg, I'm gonna go front kick, land. Back leg, front kick, it goes in front, and then a step-up, front kick. So that's just, working on getting the integration of the kicks and the control that goes along with it. And of course then, you can always add in more. Maybe here, first one, landing in that lunge. Second one, landing in that lunge. Maybe from here, step up before you go, squat, kick, and then it repeats. So just different things you can do. Be creative. We're gonna show you a routine in just a moment, so stay tuned. All right, so a good place to start, a good workout to use, is using those squat front kicks, those lunging front kicks, and that combination we showed you, all together. What I recommend, do 10 squat front kicks, 10 lunging front kicks, and then 10 combinations. Take a break, maybe a minute. After that, round 2 comes in. Add on, maybe stay with the 10. If this is a little bit, if you've been doing it before, maybe do 15. After you finish that set, take a break. Round 3, again, if this is your first time, stay at a lower number. If you've done it before, add on. Maybe instead of doing 10, you do 10 per side. So all of a sudden it becomes 20. Point of being is, you can repeat this cycle a few times and you will get that workout. You will start to feel it in your legs. As we start showing more workouts, that's when you can start to integrate the two. But with this first baseline one here, great way to get your leg strength up and help you get in those workouts you need to do. All right, guys, you made it. You made it. You got through. For those of you that thought, I can make this more intense, you're right. You can. Anytime you're doing a front kick, you can add in a jump. Take, for instance, he's doing a squat front kicks. Check it out. On the way up, he jumps. Adds in just a little new dynamic. With your combination, maybe, for instance, you're here. As you land, into the lunge. Into the lunge. And then as you step up, squat first, and then kick. So tons of different things you can do. Whatever you need to do to make it work out for you, add it in. Make it happen. Get that workout, get that sweat going. We're here to help. If you have any questions, any comments, any ideas, send them at us. We're here. Other than that, guys, keep it real.